And as you make your way to a comfortable seat, take your hands onto your thighs. Palms can be down to feel a little bit more grounded, or palms up for a little bit more energy. Close your eyes and just breathe. Take about 6 rounds of breath. Sit into your space, your stillness. And just be thankful you arrived to your mat working on yourself today. And then let your breath become a little bit deeper. Inhale, fill up lower belly, lower back, side of your lungs, all the way up to the top of your chest. And strong, open mouth exhale. Now seal your lips. Big inhale through your nose. Fill up your lower belly, lower back, side of your lungs, all the way up to the top of your chest. And through your nose, exhale. Take 6 more rounds of breath just like that. Notice the space that you're creating mentally and physically. Then draw your hands to your heart center and truly honor your practice. The strength that you have, the space that you created, and the love for your body, your practice, and your health. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly open up your eyes, drop your hands down. Let's twist over to our left. Bring your belly in, gaze over your left shoulder. And then other side, twist over and gaze over your right shoulder. Slowly come back to center. Let's come to tabletop position, all fours, hands and knees. Take a wrist stretch. Tops of your hands go down. Draw your belly in and shift your weight back. Really focus onto your lower back, creating space, puffing up your lower lungs. Shift your weight forward, shake out your wrists. Let's thread our needle. Inhale your right arm high. And exhale, thread your needle, right shoulder down, right ear down. Begin to focus on space into the middle of your back. Middle of your lungs. Left hand down, right hand high. And exhale, tabletop, 3 rounds cat-cow. Pull your belly forward and up. And exhale, press away, round and curl. 2 more, breathe in. And breathe out. 1 more, breathe in. Breathe out. Nice neutral spine. Thread your needle other side, left hand high. And exhale, thread your needle, left shoulder down, left ear down. Begin to open up the side of your lungs, side body, middle back. Right hand by your ear, inhale your left arm high. And exhale, tabletop position. Scoot your knees back just a little bit. Shift your weight forward, bend your elbows, come halfway down, and then press back, similar to a child's pose, hips to the heels. 3 more, inhale, shift your weight forward, belly in, shoulders back, chest halfway down, press away, and shift your weight back. 2 more, inhale, shift forward, Halfway down, frame your rib cage, press away with strength, and shift your weight back. One more. Keep your seat back, widen out your knees to the outer edges of your mat, and walk your hands to your left and push your hips to the right for a side body stretch. Your forehead can rest all the way down. And then other side, walk your hands to the opposite side, rest your forehead down. Slowly come back to center. Let's take our weight forward, drop your hips down, keep your toes lifted, and your knees in child's pose position. And exhale, child's pose, shift your weight back. Be mindful of the knees, make sure it feels okay. 3 more rounds. Shift your weight forward, open up the front line of your body. And exhale, sit back. 2 more. And last one. Downward facing dog. Tuck your back toes, take your feet hips width distance, pedal into your space. Walk your hands to the back of your mat and fold. Wiggle your toes, individually press one down or each of them down. Shift your weight forward and then drop your head. Any movements, knees bent, anything that feels good, feel free to take it here. Then slowly take a halfway lift. Breathe in and exhale, fold. 2 more, breathe in. Exhale, fold. 1 more, breathe in. And fold. Tadasana Mountain Pose, reach your hands high to your sky. And then right away, let your elbows melt down, lift your heart, lift your chest, and open mouth, exhale. Inhale, reach up. 2 more times, elbows melt down, lift your heart, lift your chest, and breathe. Once more, inhale, reach up. And exhale. Take your hands onto your waist to open up your knees and your toes to the outer edges of your mat or wider. Come into a squat position. Take a twist. Left shoulder down, and then twist to the other side, right shoulder down. And take it about 2 more times. And then slowly come back to center. Take your hands onto your ankles, traction your thighs back. You can shift your weight a little bit back, rock your body from side to side. And then make your way to downward facing dog. Plant your hands forward, walk your feet back. Shift your weight forward and come all the way down onto your belly. Untuck your toes, take your right arm out to the side, make sure it's straight, and roll over your right shoulder. And then other side. Make sure your left arm is straight and then roll over your left shoulder. Slowly come back onto your belly. Tuck your back toes, hands by your shoulders, kiss your shoulder blades behind you. Belly in, high plank pose. On the exhale, lift up. Downward facing dog. 3 more times. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Come all the way down to your belly. On the exhale, high plank pose. Downward facing dog. 2 more times, shift forward. All the way down to your belly. Exhale, high plank pose. Downward facing dog. 1 more. Great job. Gaze to the top of your mat. Travel forward. Big toes together to touch on this one. Roll out your wrist. When you're ready, halfway lift. And fold. Tadasana mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. Grab your left wrist, step your left foot back behind you. And then side body stretch. Dig into the left side of your body. And then other side. Switch out your hands, switch out your feet. Slowly come back to center. Take your feet hip width distance and hands go back behind you, chest expansion. Knuckles go down and away. Bend your knees and fold. Shift your weight forward. Drop your hands down to your mat. Step your right foot back and then turn to the side, wide leg forward fold, toes in, heels out. Shift your weight forward and fold. You can grab through the outer edges of your feet or through your legs. Hands to your waist and come all the way up with a flat spine. Warrior two, bend your right knee. Inhale, reverse triangle, reach up and back. Extended side angle, reach all the way overhead. And reverse warrior, reach up and back. Triangle pose, straighten out your right leg. Reach all the way forward, and then right hand down, left hand high. Warrior two, reset. Now this time, both arms reach. Reverse triangle, reach up and back. Extended side angle. First, your left hand overhead, and then continue with your right, and hold for 3, 2, and reverse warrior with a bind. Left hand goes behind you, right hand will reach up and back. Warrior two with the left leg bend, switch out your legs. Inhale, reverse triangle. Extended side angle. Reverse warrior. And triangle pose. Warrior two. Now both hands. Inhale, reverse triangle. Reach up. Extended side angle. Take your top hand over first. Find your foundation, and then left hand will reach. Hold for 3, 2. Reverse warrior with a bind. Right hand behind you, left hand overhead. This time, low lunge. Hands go down. Frame your left foot, wiggle around. You can straighten out your left leg, pull your heart forward. And then slowly come into a low lunge. Drop your back knee, untuck your toes, reach your hands up. Eagle on the right, take your right arm underneath your left. Lift your forearms away from your face and your elbows in line with your shoulders. Dip your hips slightly forward, maybe a heart lift if you like. Hands go down, half split. Straighten out your left leg, readjust. Walk your hands to your left. Slowly come back to center. Lift your back knee up, come to a low lunge. Right hand is your base. Twist or horizon lunge. Horizon, you can ground to the outer edges of your feet. Hands go down. Just switch out your legs. Right foot forward, left leg back. Drop your back knee. Reach your hands high to your sky. Eagle on the left, take your left arm underneath your right. Press your forearms away from your face. Dip your hips forward and heart lift if you did the other side. Half split, release your hands. Pull your heart forward. Walk your hands to your right. Slowly come back to center. Shift your weight forward. Lift your back knee. Twist your horizon lunge. Hands go down, move around your right leg a little bit. Straighten out right. Bump your hips forward and back. And then step both feet together to touch. Halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Utkatasana chair pose, bend your knees. Biceps by your ears. Let's take a quick twist. Hands to your heart center. Left elbow outside of the right thigh, prayer twist. If it's in your practice for side crow, you're feeling energetic, feel free to take it here. We're here for 5. Chair pose, biceps by your ears. Other side, prayer twist. Same variations you took on the other side. 3 more rounds of breath. Go a little bit lower in your seat. Inhale, chair pose. Airplane your arms. Chest expansion. 1 quick balancing pose, figure 4. Inhale, slowly rise up. Keep your hands how they are. Right knee goes in line with your hip. Flex your foot, cross over. Shift your weight back and down with chest expansion. Slowly rise up and switch out your feet. Take your time. Slowly rise up. Now we'll begin to warm it up just a little bit here. Let's take our hands behind the back of our head, elbows out wide. Take your feet hips width distance. We're just going to twist right away, right and left. We'll take this for 15 seconds here. And it doesn't matter, you don't have to reach for the knee. You can just find the twist. Exhale as you twist. Just 8 more here. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Reach your hands overhead. Exhale, fold. Drop down to your knees and then come all the way down onto your back. As you arrive to your back, hug your knees in. Take your hands behind the back of your head. Bicycle twist, knees over the hips. When you're ready, twist, twist. About the same pace you did in the standing position. 30 seconds here. Fifteen more seconds. Almost done. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab the back of your thighs. Rock and roll up to a seat, similar to Navasana boat pose. We're gonna still twist, so belly in, hands to your heart center. Twist right, left, right, left. 15 seconds here. Just 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now flip over to a tabletop position. Hands are nice and strong. Take your feet to a high plank pose. Hold 5. Then we take mountain climbers in 4. Last 3. You can go as slow or as fast as you like in 2. And 1. Drive right knee to the left, left to the right. Now we're here for 30 seconds. Just drive in and breathe. Strong through the arms, 15 more seconds. And we'll introduce the weights in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Take a couple rounds of breath. Gaze to the top of your mat. And exhale, travel through. Micro bend your knees. Grab your heavy set of weights and come all the way up to standing. Let's keep our feet parallel, feet hip width distance. Hands to your heart center, squat back. Now just work the legs. You're going to turn the toes out and then exhale, squat in. So out and in. 15 seconds here. Six more. Just 2. Last one. Rise all the way up to stand. Take your weight to your shoulders. We'll have the twist once again. Right elbow, left knee, left, right. Twist, twist. Just 6 more. Last 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back to that squat position, hands to your heart center. Get comfortable, turn your toes out, squat down lower, turn your toes in, squat down. So the same position we just did. Squat, narrow, wide, narrow. Take it for 15 more seconds. Shoulders back, you can press into the weights. Almost done here. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up to standing. Turn to the length of your mat, to the wide part. Turn your toes out. Squat down. We're going to pivot and twist to the left. Squat, pivot, twist left. Take it for 10. Four more. We stay to the left in 3, 2, and 1. Stay to the left. Just pivot left and back. Pivot and back. Just 3, 2, and 1. Now squat, down, halfway up, down, up. Ten more. We stay to the left and we punch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay down nice and low. Pivot, punch, right back. 10. We punch to the right in 3, 2, go to punches, right, straight back. 10. Last 2 and 1. Hands to your heart center. Lower even more. Down, halfway up. Down, halfway up. Feel and connect the outer edges of your feet and heels of your feet energetically moving in. Last 10. Last 3, 2, 1. Just pivot. Right, down. Last 3, then we reach in 2 and 1. Pivot lower, exhale, reach. 10. Last 2 and 1. Stay at the squat position. Go right, left. No pivoting, just twist, twist. Make sure your weights stay by your chest rather than just swinging the weight. Exhale every time you twist. Lift your belly in and up as you twist. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up to standing. Pivot to the front. Bend your knees. Keep your heart lifted. Drop your weight. Turn all the way down onto your back. Keep your weights with you or close by. Let's take bridge pose with our weights. So your weights go into your hands, elbows down, knuckles face up. When you're ready, exhale, lift your hips, lift your hands. Inhale, hover down, exhale, lift. Now take 20 at your pace. Connect with your strength, 10 more. Last 3, 2, last 1. Drop your hips down. Drop your left weight down and take your left hand behind the back of your head. Take your left leg up to the sky. When you're ready, lengthen your leg, lengthen your hand, lift your chest, and exhale, lift. So make sure your shoulders plugged in. Your right hand doesn't have to go to the floor. And as you reach up, tiny lift of your tailbone. If you have a heavy weight and your shoulder is not feeling it, please just skip the weight. We're here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just switch out the weight to the other hand. Take your right hand behind your head. When you're ready, lengthen and exhale, lift. Each shoulder is going to feel a little bit different. So to be mindful how each shoulder feels, listen to your body if anything feels of discomfort. Just 5 more here. Last one. Slowly take your feet down. Drop your weight down by your side. Take your hands behind the back of your head, elbows out wide. Lift your belly in and up. Take your knees in line with your hips. Extend your legs at a diagonal. Exhale in. Extend. Exhale. Six more. Then we move to regular crunches in 4. Plant your feet down. Regular crunches, lengthen, lift, hover, lift, hover. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Grab the back of your thighs, rock and roll up to Navasana boat pose. Keep your feet how they are, shoulders back, lean slightly back, and take your knees in line with your ankles. Draw your hands out to the side. You can stay here for a modification. If you want more, hover your boat and exhale in. Lengthen, exhale. Just 5, Last one. Grab the back of your thighs, rock and roll to a tabletop position. Let's come on to our forearms. Fan out your fingers nice and wide. Take your right leg straight back. Lift your toes. Engage your right glute. Come halfway down and up. Now pump for 20 rounds. Little bit higher if it feels okay. Last 10. Tabletop position. Stay with the right leg. Extend your right leg long. Exhale in, lengthen, exhale. Just 15. Need a little bit higher, engage your glutes. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and just circle the knee. Take your knee in, circle your hip, take it for 5. Opposite direction. Now take it to the left knee, but just circles. So left knee opens up, circle left side. Circle the opposite direction. And then rock down to your forearms. Shoulders back, belly in, extend your left leg back and up high. Hover halfway and lift, halfway exhale. If you're putting a lot of weight over to your right hip, move it back into your center. Remember, each hip is going to feel a little bit different. Listen to your body and go at your pace. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten out your arms. Take your knee up, left knee. Extend, exhale, bend. Knee a little bit higher, just 5. Last one. Drop your knee down. Take your high plank pose. Mountain climbers right, left, 30 seconds. Maybe go a little bit faster than you did before. $15 more seconds. We grab the weights in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step to the top of your mat. Micro bend your knees, grab your heavy set of weights, and come all the way up to standing. Take a couple rounds to catch your breath. Right foot is your base. Left leg goes back behind you. Make sure your ankle's not wobbling. You have the foundation. Hands to your heart center. Drop down into a lunge and lift up. Same leg and lift. If you would like to add on any hammer curls, any biceps, feel free to take that. Now we're taking this just for 5 and then we're adding on. 4, 3, we'll stay lifted in 2, and pause right here, one leg Tadasana. Lift your right ankle or right heel, and then pump down. Take it back, same variation, lift. Lift. Now gaze to a non-moving object, so you focus on stability. We only have 5 more. Last one. Step your feet hips width distance. Curtsy lunge with the right leg. Halfway down, or rather all the way down, halfway up. All the way down, halfway up. Last 3, 2, and 1. Rise up to stand. Catch your breath. Right leg goes back behind you for the lunge. Each ankle feels a little bit different. Take your time. Inhale down. Exhale up. Once again, if you want to add any arm movements, feel free. Just 5 more, then we add on. Pause in a one-leg Tadasana. Lift your left heel. Hover down and step back. Now keep going, lift. Just 5 more. Last one. Step your feet hips width distance. Catch your breath. Curtsy lunge. Left foot back behind you. All the way down, halfway up. Here we go. Down, halfway up. Last 2. Last one. Arrive up to stand. Catch your breath. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Come halfway down. Just traction knees back and in, back for 10. Now pulse down for 10. Halfway down and up for 10. Last 3, 2, and 1. Take your feet hips width distance. Narrow squat and deadlift. Narrow squat. Exhale up. Straight leg shift forward and all the way up. Squat down. Lift. Strong leg all the way up. Take your time here. 5 more. Last one. Stay in a standing position. Turn to the length of your mat. Let's actually step our feet hips width distance. Left leg goes back a little bit. Let's work our arms. Arms go overhead. Goal post position. 10 just pumps up and down. Shoulders back, belly in. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, and reach overhead press. Hover down, pump 9. Press overhead. Hover down, pump 8. Pump overhead, reach. Hover down 7. Reach overhead. You've got it 6. Reach. 5. Reach. 4. Reach. 3. Reach. Just 2. Reach. 1 pump and reach. Now keep going. Down, up. 10. You've got it. 3, 2, and 1. Hands to your heart center. Switch out your legs. Roll out your shoulders. Now be mindful how it feels into the shoulders and rotator cuff. You might want to switch to lighter set of weights. I'll show you first. We'll pump forward for 10 and open up, squeeze. Forward for 9, open up, squeeze. So you've got it. Robot the arms. Take it forward and back 10. So you're driving your belly in. You're drawing your shoulders back. We're here just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up. Exhale, squeeze. Forward and back 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up and back 8. Open up. 7. Open up. 6. Open up and just pause here. We're going to switch it up. Take your palms to face up. We'll rotate open. Exhale in. Exhale, open up. Inhale in. Now take this for 10. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hands to your heart center. Pivot to the top of your mat. Take your left leg back behind you, right leg forward. Take your left hand forward, right hand back. Now options to stay here and lift, or options to go all the way up once again. Press up. Your option to lift the heel, go slower if you do. Just 3. We stay to the top of our mat in 2. And stay to the top of your mat. Hammer curls. Inhale down, exhale up. Just 3, 2, and 1. Step your right leg back behind you. Right hand forward, left hand back. You can either step or how you did before, lift all the way up. Your option with the heel lift. Three more, then we stay to the top of our mat. In 2. Last one, stay to the top of your mat. Feet hips are distance. Bend your knees, triceps, weights to the hips, exhale, press back. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to your heart center. One more squat series, the same as we did at the beginning of class. So hips narrow and just move the heels and feet toes out. Toes in, toes out. Toes in, toes out. Now drop your hips a little bit lower. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your weight. Take a tabletop position. Fan out your fingers nice and wide. Our last push is push up. Bend your knees or high plank pose. You're gonna pump, pump, lift for 10. So inhale, hover down, pump, pump, lift 10. Hover down, pump, pump, lift 9. Keep going. Halfway there, 5 more. Last one. Stretch your arms back, and we stretch it out from here. Arrive down to a seat. Straighten out your legs in front of you. Reach your arms overhead. And exhale, fold, hands at your waist, drop down. Slowly lift up. Bend your right knee over your left. Gaze over your right shoulder and twist. Come back to center and switch out your legs. Gaze over your left shoulder and twist. Reverse plank or tabletop. Knees can be bent for tabletop. Fingertips point towards your glutes. Lift your heart first. Open up your shoulders. And when you're ready, lift your hips up. Heart a little bit higher. Hold 3. And slowly drop your seat down. Come all the way down onto your back. Hug your knees in. And circle your knees, your hips in any direction that feels good. Circle the opposite direction. Take your knees over your hips. Right knee over your left. Your feet will display out to the side. And then other side, left knee over your right. Happy baby pose. And any other final variations, know that you can take it today. When you're ready, your final resting pose, and really wiggle into your space. So shimmy your shoulders underneath you. Shake your feet until they naturally fall. And then find a calming moment, a calming breath, and just breathe here. This may be your moment of stillness today. So really drop in. Connect with each breath. Relaxing the mind, relaxing your body, and letting go. And begin to count to 4 on your inhales and 4 on your exhales. And then you know the pace of the breath. So rather than counting to 4, just visualize the color getting lighter as you inhale and darker as you exhale. Then begin to create an image with that color. So maybe a white flower, a blue sky, anything that sparks into the mind as an image. And just hold that image, capture that image, and see the beauty in that image. And connect with that image as you created it with breath, with positive thoughts, with your creativity. And breathe in a little bit deeper. If you would like to be guided out of your resting pose, begin to invite small movements. Find a full body stretch, reach your arms overhead. And then right or left side, fetal pose, and then arrive up to a seat. Take your palms to face up and close towards each other, and imagine that image that you were created in your mind as if you're holding it in your hands. It can be holding water, holding a cloud, holding a flower. Just hold that light, energy, creativity in your palms and breathe. Place your hands over your heart, one on top of the other. Feel the love for your thoughts, your practice, your health, your body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Thumbs to your third eye, space in between your brows, and bow to each other's practice. Namaste. Thanks, yogis. It's so nice to see everybody's name pop up. And I really